Hey, Vikings faithful, Skol Nation, rise up. It's time to dive into the purple and gold madness that is our 2025 offseason. We're talking quarterback drama, roster shakeups, and enough rumors to make your head spin. Aaron Rodgers. Anyone? Buckle up, because this roller coaster's just getting started. And I've got the inside scoop that'll have you screaming, Skol, louder than ever. Picture this. Last year, we were scratching our heads, wondering who'd be slinging the ball for us in 2025. Now we've got a name, J.J. McCarthy, our top draft pick from 2024, ready to step into the spotlight. But hold up, it hasn't been all smooth sailing. The rumor mill's been churning with whispers of a certain four-time MVP eyeing Minnesota. Could Rodgers really crash this party? Stick with me because we're breaking it all down: McCarthy's recovery, Kwesi's latest bombshells, and why this Viking squad might just be the perfect landing spot for a young QB in 2025. What do you think? Has JJ got what it takes, or should we roll the dice on a legend? Let's dive in and find out. All right, let's set the stage. Our quarterback saga's been the talk of the NFL this offseason, and it's juicier than a TCF Bank Stadium bratwurst. Last year, we were lost in the wilderness, no clear QB in sight. But now, we've got JJ McCarthy, the kid we snagged in the 2024 draft, poised to lead us into battle. And yet, the ghost of Aaron Rodgers keeps haunting our dreams. What's going on here, Vikings fans? Flashback to Wednesday. Our GM, Kwesi Adofo-Mensah, sat down with NFL media's Tom Pelissero, and oh boy, did he drop some gold. Kwesi's been tracking McCarthy like a hawk, and he's got news that's got my purple heart pounding. Despite all the Rodgers chatter, it's JJ's journey that's stealing the show right now, and trust me, you're going to want to hear this. Here's the teaser. McCarthy's been banged up, but Kwesi's got a grin on his face talking about him. What's got our GM so fired up? And why are we still hearing Rodgers' name in the mix? Hang tight, because this story's about to heat up faster than a Minnesota summer grill. Let's talk JJ McCarthy, our golden boy, our future, our hope in the purple jersey. This kid's coming off a rough patch. A torn meniscus that hit him hard, requiring not one, but two surgeries to get him back in the game. First, they fixed the tear, then they went back in to clean things up. Talk about a warrior's path back to the field. Kwesi Adofo-Mensah, the mastermind behind our roster, spilled the beans to Tom Pelissero, and I'm still buzzing from what he said. He's been in a great spot. Every checkpoint he's exceeded. That's right. Our QB's not just healing, he's crushing it, leaving every milestone in the dust. Hearing that from Kwesi, the guy who's got more skin in this game than anyone but JJ himself, feels like a shot of adrenaline straight to the soul. Imagine this. A young quarterback, fighting through pain, proving doubters wrong, and now he's got the green light from the top brass. But wait, what does this mean for those Rodgers rumors? Is JJ really our guy? Or is there a twist coming? Let's keep rolling. This is getting good. Recovery's one thing, but stepping onto the field? That's where legends are made, and McCarthy's got a golden opportunity ahead. After that meniscus nightmare, surgery one in August, then a cleanup procedure later, he's been grinding behind the scenes. Vikings fans, this is the part where we start dreaming big, because the kid's resilience is off the charts. Kwesi didn't just stop at, he's doing great. He painted a picture of a quarterback exceeding every expectation. Think about that. Rehab's a brutal slog, but JJ's out there hitting benchmarks like he's running a 4.440-yard dash. It's the kind of grit that makes you proud to bleed purple, and it's got me wondering, what's this guy capable of when he's 100%? Here's the kicker. McCarthy's not just healing. He's gearing up to lead a squad that's been tailor-made for him. But before we get there, let's pause. Those Rodgers whispers are still floating around. Could they throw a wrench in this comeback story? Stick around, because the plot's thickening. Now, let's zoom in on Kwesi Adofo-Mensah. He's not just our GM, he's the architect of this Vikings renaissance. Wednesday's chat with Pelissero wasn't just a casual update. It was a window into the mind of a guy who's all in on McCarthy. Every checkpoint he's exceeded. Those words aren't fluff. They're a battle cry for Vikings Nation. Kwesi's been watching JJ like a proud dad at a little league game, and he's not hiding his excitement. This isn't some PR spin. It's raw, real belief in a kid who's fought through 2 surgeries and come out stronger. You can hear the passion in his voice, and it's contagious. Makes me want to run through a wall for this team. But here's the suspense. If Kwesi's so sold on McCarthy, why are we still hearing Aaron Rodgers' name tied to Minnesota? Is it just noise? Or is there a bigger play brewing? We're about to unpack the team JJ's stepping into, and trust me, it's a game changer. Don't blink. All right, Vikings fans, let's talk about the squad we've built around McCarthy. Because this isn't just a quarterback story. It's a team ready to dominate. The 2025 offseason was a masterclass from Kwesi and the front office, revamping our offensive line to give JJ a fortress up front. We're talking new blood, fresh talent, and a wall that's going to keep our QB upright and slinging. Then there's the running game. Aaron Jones is back, baby, and we've added Jordan Mason to the mix. Picture this. 2 bruising backs tearing up defenses, taking the heat off McCarthy so he can air it out. Last season, Jones racked up 1,027 yards with us, and Mason's coming off a 749-yard breakout with the 49ers. Those are weapons any QB would kill for. And the cherry on top. Our skill players, Jefferson, Addison, Hawkinson, all healthy and ready to feast. This is a roster screaming Super Bowl or bust. But here's the hook. Is it built for a rookie like JJ? Or could a vet like Rodgers take it to the next level? Your thoughts? Hit me in the comments. Let's paint the picture. JJ McCarthy, fresh off recovery, stepping into a Vikings offense that's loaded for bear. That revamped O-line? They're not just blockers, they're a brick wall, giving JJ time to scan the field and make magic happen. Last year, our line gave up 47 sacks, too many, but this new crew's already looking like a 20-sack improvement in drills. Aaron Jones and Jordan Mason in the backfield? That's a 1-2 punch that'll keep defenses guessing. Jones, with his 4.6 yards per carry average, is a Viking through and through now, and Mason's got that bulldozer vibe, think 200 carries, 900 yards if he gets the green light. This duo's gonna open up play-action lanes JJ can only dream of right now. Add in Justin Jefferson, 1,385 yards last season despite QB chaos, and a healthy Jordan Addison and TJ Hawkinson, and you've got a receiving core that's pure dynamite. But here's the million-dollar question. Is this dream setup enough to silence the Rodgers rumors for good? Let's dig deeper. Halfway there, Vikings fam. Let's take a breath and soak in what this means for 2025. McCarthy's stepping into a situation that's the envy of every young QB in the NFL. No pressure cooker here, just a team built to lift him up. Kwesi's off-season moves weren't random. They were a love letter to our future signal caller, and I'm here for it. Think about it. A rock-solid line, a run game that chews clock and spits out yards, and receivers who can turn a 5-yard slant into a 50-yard touchdown. This isn't just a roster, it's a launch pad, designed to let JJ spread his wings and soar. Last year, we went 14-3 with Sam Darnold. Imagine what JJ could do with this crew, but that Rodgers shadow looms large. If JJ's got all this, why even entertain a 41-year-old vet? Is it insurance, temptation, or just media hype? We're about to pivot to those rumors. Brace yourselves, because this ride's about to get wild. Okay, let's address the elephant in the room, Aaron Rodgers. The dude's a legend, 4-time MVP, and yeah, he's been linked to the Vikings all offseason like a bad breakup we can't shake. Word is, he's eyeing a move after the Jets cut him loose, and Minnesota's been on his radar. Talk about a plot twist. Kwesi didn't slam the door shut on Rodgers in that Pelissero interview. He left it cracked, saying they're always looking to add depth to the QB room. That's GM speak for we're happy with JJ, but we're not blind. Rodgers threw for 3,500 yards last year at 41. Still got it. But Vikings fans, do we really need him when McCarthy's this close to breaking out? Here's the suspense. Pittsburgh's in the mix too, reportedly close to signing Rodgers. If he goes there, we're clear, but if he doesn't, could Minnesota pull a stunner? What's your take? JJ all the way or a Rodgers swan song? Drop it below, because this is heating up. Let's rewind the Rodgers rumor tape, because this ain't the first time we've danced with this idea. Back in March, head coach Kevin O'Connell admitted he'd talked to Aaron, calling it a possibility they had to explore. Respect was oozing out of that convo. but they stuck with JJ, smart move or mischance. Fast forward to now, April 3rd, 2025, and Rodgers is still unsigned, working out with DK Metcalf, flirting with the Steelers. Ben Roethlisberger even said on his podcast Aaron's holding out hope for Minnesota. Meanwhile, Kwesi's doubling down on McCarthy, but that depth comment has got me side-eyeing the situation. Could we still see a late twist? Imagine Rodgers in purple, slinging bombs to Jefferson with that grizzled vet swagger. It'd be electric, but it'd also shove JJ to the bench, and I'm not sure my heart could take that. What do you think? Should we chase the legend or trust the kid? The clock's ticking. Alright, let's flip the script. What if Rodgers is just a distraction? Kwesi's glowing words about McCarthy aren't just hype. They're a promise. Exceeded every checkpoint isn't something you say about a guy you're ready to sideline. This feels like JJ's team, and I'm starting to believe the Rodgers talk is smoke, not fire. Think about the timing. McCarthy's rehab hitting stride right as the off-season workouts loom on April 21st. He's got a full spring to lock down that QB1 spot, with O'Connell and QB coach Josh McCown in his corner. Last year, JJ showed flashes in camp, 63% completion in drills, before the injury hit. Now he's got a real shot to shine. Here's the hook. If JJ balls out this spring, the Rodgers rumors die fast. But if he stumbles, that door might creak open again. Vikings fans, what's your gut telling you? Full faith in JJ? Or hedging bets with a vet? Let's keep this rolling. Let's dream big for a sec. JJ McCarthy, QB1, leading the Vikings into 2025 with this stacked roster. That revamped O-line holding strong, Jones and Mason pounding the rock, Jefferson snagging jump balls. It's a recipe for chaos in the NFC North. Last season's 14-3 run proved we're close. JJ could be the spark to get us over the hump. Kwesi's not building for a one-year rental like Rodgers, he's crafting a legacy. McCarthy's 22, hungry, and backed by a GM who's betting the farm on him. Compare that to Rodgers at 41. Sure, he's a wizard, but his clock's ticking while JJ's just winding up. This feels like a passing of the torch, doesn't it? But here's the twist. What if JJ's not ready? A shaky spring could reignite the Rodgers fire, or push us to snag a bridge QB like Ryan Tannehill. What's your prediction? JJ locks it down or we pivot? Hit me with your takes, because this is prime Vikings drama. We're nearing the endgame, Vikings Nation. Time to tie this quarterback knot. McCarthy's recovery, Kwesi's confidence, and this killer roster scream, JJ's our guy. The Rodgers rumors? They're spicy, sure, but they're starting to feel like off-season clickbait. Pittsburgh's got the inside track anyway, right? Let's crunch some numbers. JJ's got a 4-year, $21 million rookie deal, cost-effective gold, while Rodgers would demand $30 million plus for one last dance. Kwesi's a numbers guy. He knows building around a young stud beats chasing a vet's twilight. Plus, JJ's got that Michigan grit. Led them to a 15-0 title in 23. Perfect for Minnesota's tough-as-nails vibe. The suspense is killing me. Spring camps are proving ground. If JJ lights it up, we're set. If not, the rumor mill spins again. Where you at, Vikings fans, Team JJ or still dreaming of Rodgers? Let's hear it loud and proud. Alright, let's bring it home. What does this all mean for Vikings news in 2025? McCarthy's on the cusp of something special, and Kwesi's off-season blueprint is a love letter to every fan who's stuck with us through thick and thin. This team's not just rebuilt, it's reloaded, and JJ's the key to unlocking it all. Picture September 2025. US Bank Stadium roaring, JJ dropping dimes to Jefferson, Jones bulldozing linebackers. It's chills, man. Rodgers might have been a sexy headline, but McCarthy's the heartbeat of this squad. Kwesi's exceeded every checkpoint line isn't just talk. It's a war cry for a season that could end with a Lombardi in our hands. But here's the final twist. If Rodgers doesn't sign soon, could he circle back? Nah, I'm betting on JJ, he's our future, and I'm all in. You with me, Vikings faithful? Drop your predictions below. Super Bowl or bust? Skull Nation, we've dissected the quarterback chaos, and it's clear 2025's JJ McCarthy's year to shine. From torn meniscus to Kwesi's glowing praise. This kid's journey's got me hyped, And this roster's a dream come true. Rodgers, fun to dream about, but I'm riding with our rookie. Purple pride all the way. Let's wrap this with a bang. Vikings news is buzzing, and we're on the brink of something epic. Spring camp's our next chapter, JJ's chance to cement his legend. What's your bold prediction? How many TDs does he throw in his first start? Hit the comments because I want to hear every wild take. Thanks for rolling with me, fam. Smash that like button, drop your thoughts, and subscribe if you haven't already. Share this with your Vikings crew because we're building this hype together. Skol Vikings. Let's make 2025 our year.